We had some important information that came out during this union meeting. I think the most important point was that Trimet is planning on eliminating 40, that's right, 40 full-time operator positions. What that means is they're going to cut 40 full-timers and they will go back to part-time status. So the bottom 40 part-time operators are going to be laid off. That's in the plan right now, and that's what we were told today at the meeting. That Trimet intends to lay off 40 additional part-time. Well, the 40 runs will be eliminated, and 40 full-time runs. That means, and they'll all go back to part-time, and the bottom 40 mini runners go. Now, it wasn't clear as to whether or not those 40 will go back to the mini run category with their mini run seniority date, or whether they'll push all the mini runners down 40 spaces. In other words, the number one part-timer will now be number 41. I'm now 33. I'll be number 73. Of course, if that happens, that's completely unjust and unfair to do that. I mean, to actually trump the people that were already there. You would think that they would just have their old mini run seniority date, but the union can make deals. We all know that. Of course, those will be the first 40 people to go back to full-time status when the jobs come back. If they're looking to piss off their staff even more, of course, go ahead and jump us all down 40 spaces. You know, some of us have been here. I've been here. I've completed 13 years here, and some of the people have been here 20 years as part-timers, and now all of a sudden they're going to lose 40 spaces. Well, if you want people to start using their sick time, Trimet management, that's the way to do it. Just completely ruin our morale by screwing us over. Hopefully that's not what's going to happen. You know, it wasn't clear. He didn't. Sam was the only one at the meeting, by the way. It wasn't made clear to us how they were going to handle that, whether they were going to come back to the part-time status as using their old mini-run seniority date or just trump the bottom 40. I would think the proper way to do that is you just come back to your old status. That's what happens when people come back to the train, from the train back to the bus. They just go back to their old full-time bus operator hire date. But who knows? Anyway, that was the most significant news today as far as I'm concerned. It's funny that that hasn't actually been announced anywhere. Trimet hasn't announced it. Union hasn't announced it. But that's what Trimet's up to, folks.